Alright, what is going on everybody? It is Tristan, and today in this video what I got going on for you guys, I am going to be discussing a few sneakers that I feel like you guys should definitely hold into 2023. I could see these models and these particular sneakers doing well into 2023, so that's again what the topic of this video is. So I hope y'all will enjoy. Again, you want to check my Instagrams, any of that on the screen, feel free. It's pretty cold in Charlotte today, so I may be a little bit cold in this video. It's like 11 degrees outside. I know it's colder some other places, but still pretty cold for me at least. So hope y'all will enjoy. Again, feel free to check Hype Labs out down below if y'all want a great cook group that can show you how to resell at a higher level and really what it takes to do that. We offer daily undermarket deals. We can teach you how to bot. One of our botters hit 9 pairs of Why So Sad, so again, we can teach you how to do that. And again, the daily deals we do in the group, we've been doing a lot of giveaways recently for Christmas time. We've been giving these though for about $30 a pop. They sell for about 100 each on StockX, so easy profit. DS 9.5 Red Thunders, 300. Early info for Nike and so many other things. So if you're interested in really seeing that, brick flips, along with again a variety of other ways you can resell cashback stuff, feel free to join our waitlist and get in and learn about what we offer. So that's all I need to say. I hope y'all will enjoy it, and let's get started. So the first and one of the most obvious holds I feel like for heading into 2023 is going to be this pair right here. You guys can see the current prices on them. A lot of sales, and the reason there's so many sales right now is because these are chilling around $650, $750, which for a Travis Scott low, that's not very common. Now I have two reasons for the price drop. Number one being that there was a lot more stock than a usual Travis Scott low. The past Travis Scott lows have had a lot lower stock than this particular pair. This one had a lot more locations it was raffling off. On sneakers in general, there was more stock than the normal releases. And the second reason mainly on why this one is tanked in price is because so many botters hit multiple pairs on these. There was a lot of people that were copping multiples and a lot of people that were getting several pairs off sneakers. Well, not a lot, I guess, but there was a good group that got, a heavy number of these. So to say the least about that, that means the US release prices are going to drop a bit, because when you have the same person selling it, they're especially when it's all for profit, they're willing to drop the price a little bit because they're still going to make the money on the next pair and the next pair they have and the one after that. So that's at least how I saw it with this pair. I just saw a lot more people, getting multiples. And then also the basic fact is that there was more stock. So I've already said this, earlier in the video, but when you have more stock on a release, it is just going to drop more in price. But still ignoring all those facts and all those basic points right there, I still think this one is a great hold because, again, the all black colorway, it's very wearable. Easily next year I could see this one at $1,000, and the reason I think this one will rise mainly is just because based off the past pairs go for a lot of money. There's no reason that this one won't head up towards those prices. I mean, there's definitely demand for that, and I think it's also one of the better looking ones personally, in my opinion. I like the box for this one, the black bandana it comes with, and some of the other small details as well on this one, but overall it just is a very wearable sneaker, and that's why I see this one going up in value more in the future. It's just because I don't feel like people are going to ignore it for very long, and it could be a lot more expensive. Just go think about the black Cat 4s, different sneaker model, but an all black shoe. Yeah, people love all black, and this is on a hype model as well. Easily could see it back at $1,000. I've been buying some pairs to hold. Recommend you do the same. But another one right here, I mean, this is an obvious one, so I really don't want to talk about it for too long, but anything Yeezy Slide related, Yeezy related, any of those popular models like the 350s, mainly the slides is what I've been targeting, like the Onyx Slides, Bone Slides, some of the more popular ones that didn't restock as frequently, but definitely are higher sellers in terms of, the colorways and what they go for. And after Christmas, I feel like it's going to be a good time to buy a lot of these shoes because I feel like the market will drop a little bit. Less people are going to be buying after Christmas time. That's just a basic fact. So understanding that, it'll drop a little bit in price, we'll be able to buy them up. And these ones also haven't been increasing. If you actually go look at recent prices, they've been dropping down a little bit. But whenever it drops down a little bit, it only means it's setting up to go up even more. That just, that's something I notice, and that's how I feel like it will go with these Yeezy Slides. They're going to dip a little bit, but that's again setting up for it going even higher than it was before. And the reason for that is because people are just going to undercut each other, and then someone's going to come in, with a lot of pairs at a high price, and then eventually there's not going to be any more at that low price, and the only ones available are going to be the ones at that higher price, and that's really what's going to start the rise right there. Or a couple pairs, selling, kind of like $5 higher than the last sale. That'll kind of do it. But you guys will see it's going to happen with these pairs just because, again, they're not being produced anymore. Yeezy, or not Yeezy, but Adidas is stuck with like $500 million worth of Yeezys. I don't know what they're going to do with them because they can't sell them. So they might as well just give them to Kanye for like a cash amount, to be honest. That's what I would do, just like give him the shoes so he can sell them because they're his. But I mean, they're technically an Adidas collaboration too, so I guess that doesn't really work. But who knows what Adidas plans to do with all those Yeezys they have that, you know, are never going to be sold. So that's just another thing I thought I'd mention right here. Bone slides, any of the popular Yeezy slides recently, Onyx and Bone are some of the two ones I can mention, along with the pure colorway. Those ones are good ones to hold. And finally, the last one I can mention, or it seems like I have two more on the screen right here, but the Cherry 11s, again, it's a holiday 11. The sales are high. I mean, this one has had tons of pairs sell on StockX. Look at this, 32,000 pairs. So it's almost inevitable that eventually at some point this one will rise up a bit. I mean, just go look at the Cool Grays. They eventually, you know, slowly rose up to like $320, $350. It's going to happen with these. Again, it just is going to take some time because the colorway is wearable. These ones haven't bricked completely. They're pretty close to bricking because after, you know, the 220 retail or 225 retail shipping and tax, you're paying like $241, $240 on the sneaker. That's at least what I paid on mine. So kind of understanding that. I mean, let's just look at the resale prices right now. I mean, yeah, they're not doing too hot. Let's be real. The bigger sizes are doing better, but some of those smaller sizes are, yeah, you're not really making anything. But to say the least, just give it a little bit. It will resell some. It will rise. It's just right now, it's not the main focus for people. There's a lot of sneaker releases that have been crowded around this one. Right now, we're kind of on like that little break around Christmas time, but there's not really anything dropping. Hopefully, you know, sneakers and Nike will surprise us with something between now and the 31st. We have the Chicago 2s on the 31st. Those are, you know, a decent pair. Might go for those. It just kind of depends on how people are feeling about them, but it's an OG retro, so I mean, I might as well go for that one. But just another one I thought I'd mention. And finally, anything Nike SB. These especially, these have tanked so hard in price. They're going to rise up very nicely. Same with these one right here. I mean, any of these four ones you guys see, if you're willing to hold them for a year or two, you will make some serious money on them because they are all in demand pairs. They're all pairs that people want to wear and they would add to the collection. I've asked regular people and they all like these pairs, so kind of understanding that. Maybe not as much with the eBays. The reason I'm saying the eBays, I mean, the average person doesn't really like them in my opinion. Well, not in my opinion, but just based off what I've heard, some people would be like, yeah, those would be kind of hard to wear. But just how, at least, you know, what I'm feeling about those, that's a very collectible sneaker. For like my collectors out there, they're gonna want this sneaker because it means a lot. It resembles Sandy Bodecker, you know, SB, and you know, that whole starting of, you know, Nike skateboarding, how that originated, and really the actual origins of the actual eBay SB that this one is based off. But that's everything I need to say. A few pairs I feel like you guys could hold right there. And again, don't forget, if you all want to, feel free to check out Hype Labs, join our waitlist down below, start getting those daily under market deals that we do. Tons of people win those each month. I mean, I probably sell like 200 pairs a month in daily deals, so tons of people are winning those. We have a huge backdoor coming up for Yeezy foams. We can teach you how to bot. Don't forget, we also have like Hibbit flips if you're trying to learn how to, you know, make money off Hibbit, other things like that, and clothing backdoors, stuff like that. So that's all that needs to be mentioned right there. I'm gonna end that screen recording. I appreciate you guys so much. Thank you all, and hopefully I will catch you all in the next video soon. Check anything out if y'all want to down below as well. I mean, I've already mentioned everything there, so subscribe and like. I probably have already said that in the outro. If I have, I'm sorry. I'm very forgetful. So I'll catch you on the next video. I think I'm going to like a football game today. With wind chill, it's going to be like 1 degree. So great. I'll catch you on the next one though. Peace.